It doesn't matter. So I got admission in one college called ISB, you know, na? Okay, I did not do it in ISB. I did it in BSB. It is called Bangalore School of Business, the parody version of ISB, which is in Bangalore. Yeah, I went there and there was this placement officer. He was like, hey, you will get placed, sir, relax. For me to get placed, you have to be alive also. With so much passion, he got one company for placement, Nandi Pipes. I'm not kidding, Nandi Pipes. They had 8 rounds of interview, man. And they did not call me after that. I only had to follow up. I asked, sir, where is my job? He was like, it's in the pipeline, bro. When you go through all these things, you get very depressed, man. And one of the worst things you could do when you get depression, is like, don't read self-help books. Anybody reads self-help books? Ma'am, you read self-help books? Don't feel ashamed. It's okay, ma'am. It's fine. You are here, it worked. Huh? Because self-help books are called self-help books from the author's perspective. For them, they are helpful. Like, it messes up with your mind, man. One friend suggested me a book called The Secret. So many millions copies sold, but secret only. I started reading Secret and all my friends started getting marks in Secret. Like, I didn't know their marks. They got placed, I was reading You Can Win. And motivational books, they mess up with your mind, man. They believe, like, you start believing as if you are the greatest person alive. Which you know, I am not and you are not. There's this one book called The Monk Who Sold His Ferrari. Robin Sharma wrote this book. Dude, if you're a monk, where did Ferrari come from, man? What are you, Osho? The same fellow wrote one more book. It's called Who Will Cry When You Die. That's a book title. I cried after reading that book. My sister asked me, my sister told me, nobody will cry when you die. I asked her, why? If you keep reading books, how will you make friends? So I purchased one more book, How to Make Friends. But the worst book I ever read was called You Can Win. You know, You Can Win, Shiv Khera. The book has some tagline or something like, winners don't do different things, they do things differently. Like, if you replace that winner word with cab driver, it is still true, man. Cab drivers don't do different things, they do things differently. Why are you confusing us, man? There's one more guy called Henry Ford. He also confuses people like this only. If you think you can, you are right. If you think you cannot, you are right. Just because we are listening, you will tell whatever you want to. I also wrote a quotation. Hope is like a soap. Use it daily. These days, the kind of book titles, man, I went to this bookstore, the book title is, I am okay, you are okay. That's the book title. I didn't buy because I was okay. There's one more book. These days, I'm sure this book all of you would have seen on social media. Everybody is taking a picture and putting it out. Orange color book. It's called The Subtle Art of Not Giving a F***. I don't know what is. I don't know. Like, that guy wrote one more book. Like sequel, it seems. Everything is F***ed. Dude, you are the one who told we should not give a F. Now you are telling everything is F. What the F, man? And I hate these sequels, man. See, in movies, sequels are there, okay. Why do you need sequels in self-help books, man? There's this one book called the Stephen Covey. He wrote The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People. It took me almost 7-8 years to cultivate all those habits. After that, he wrote one more book, The 8th Habit. Hey. You spend 20 pages after the first book thanking everybody. Remove those 20 pages, put 8th habit there only, And in all these 8 habits, book reading is not a habit.